Hello guys, and welcome back to House of Cramel, and welcome to Vlogmas day 11? I think that's what day it is.
Yeah, I know what it is. What day it is?
Yeah, of course I'll put it down here, but yeah, 11 days of Vlogmas, guys. Still going strong. A lot more days to go, but we're almost at the halfway mark, so I'm pretty excited. It's been really fun.
You go to Christmas or New Year's?
To Christmas. Yeah. So almost at the halfway mark, sort of. But yeah. So today is going to be a little bit different. I know we've been hitting you guys with a lot of decorate with me videos and throwing some cooking in there with House of Chuck. And you know, a couple different vlogs. But today, well tonight, because it's tonight for us right now, we're gonna do a little get to know us. I kind of realized on this channel we've never done a get to know us. You just kind of been getting to know who we are along the way type of thing, but we've never really done an intentional video where we sit down and we just talk about little facts about us. So that's what we're gonna do tonight. It won't be like super deep or anything.
We're so mysterious.
we hide everything, you know. That y'all check me out. I got a keratin treatment today.
She been throwing hair out since she got home, just like that.
Now I'm super happy with it though. So
she been throwing it.
It's got to stay straight like this for a couple days before I can curl it. Shut up. It's got to stay straight for a couple days. Well, more than a couple days, but I actually don't mind it super straight. So yeah. Okay. So I have the questions right here. And we're just gonna get right into it. Okay, so number one, how did we meet? This is actually a two-parter.
Two-part.
Do you want to take the first part?
I can.
Okay.
All right. So, long story short.
Right, make it short.
Long story short. We went to school together.
Right.
We met.
We
met in Savannah State.
Right. We both went to Savannah State.
The Savannah State University.
I didn't graduate from there, but much love and respect.
The Savannah State University.
To the school by the sea.
I said what I said. The Savannah State.
But no, we both went there. We both stayed in the same dormitory. Yeah. And it was probably really random, but I'm pretty sure we met downstairs where everybody used to talk. Yeah.
It was like, because we were all freshmen. We lived in a new dorm. It was a co-ed dorm too. Right.
And like Chuck said, he was in another relationship at the time. He came to school in a relationship. I actually came to school also in a relationship. I was engaged as a freshman in college. That sounds so crazy to me now. Anyway, but he was practically engaged, to be honest with you. Anyway, but no, but yeah, we just met as friends. Yeah, and that was it.
That was it. So we were cool in school. We took a couple classes together, kind of thing, but you was there
not like too many because I was only at Savannah State for about a year and a half, and Chuck was on an entirely different degree path than I was. I was there for marketing, and you were there for computer
information systems.
Yeah, so we took like a couple core classes together, maybe one. I know we for sure took a math class together.
Yeah, maybe a couple classes.
Yeah,
but yeah, we would see each other around. It was like we were cool. We were both in a relationship, so we never really saw each other, you know, in that light per se. But yeah, we just went to school together. That's the first part. That is the first part.
So I'm turning the TV off so it doesn't glare in my face while we talk. But yeah, that's part one. We said we weren't gonna make this long, but here we are getting all long-winded. Anyway, that's how we met. That's how we know each other. Yeah. I left Savannah State and I transferred to Georgia State here in Atlanta, and Chuck stayed at Savannah State. But we were Facebook friends and all of that. But you know, we were literally just Facebook friends.
Just friends, you know.
And fast forward 16 years later.
Damn.
I know. Crazy. 16 years later.
Y'all old for hearing that. We young. 16 years. Damn.
We reconnected on social media.
Squinting when I get a tip.
Anyway, see, I wasn't even gonna. Oh yeah,
what?
I thought you were talking about something else. I thought you was gonna squinting because I always say he curved me. But no, Chuck. I was out. Blah blah blah. I'm probably gonna edit some of this.
Yeah, keep that in there.
Anyway,
yeah,
I might.
Talking all that noise. Okay, come on.
Anyway, I was
this
out.
Raw.
Hush. We not trying to make this long. I gotta edit.
It's already long.
No, it's not.
How many? Okay.
Stop.
We just on the first question.
I know.
So what you talking about?
Chuck doesn't have to edit this video, so I'm trying to get him to hush so I don't have a bunch of footage to edit. No, it won't be part 1. We moving on. Anyway. Oh, so part 2, take 2 of how we met is, like I said, fast forward 16 years later, and Chuck and I were and still are Instagram friends. I was hanging out with some friends on my birthday. Not my birthday, it was somebody else's birthday. And we went to a restaurant, and I had taken a picture of the food on my stories, and Chuck messaged me in reply to that story because he'd eaten there one time, and you know, the food looked super delicious.
But she was really at my spot. This was a restaurant I frequented.
Well, I didn't know that because, yeah, I didn't see him there that day. But anyway, he commented on the food. We started talking about the food, and it just led to other conversation. And yeah, we just kind of started catching up. And out of that conversation in the DMs, like, basically Chuck slid in the DMs. Innocently though, he just kind of fell in there. He just walked into the DMs. He literally just walked into my DMs.
Hey man, I was checking in, you know, I said, hey man, you know, she in one of my spots. Okay, cool. I recognized the plate.
Right.
And I was like, okay, I know you are.
And so then that just kind of popped off more conversation. After a couple days of, after a couple days of chatting back and forth, we decided to meet up. I think I asked, didn't I ask you?
It was like a mutual thing. Cause you talking about when we first met up, like
yes.
like the first time.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Cause you asked, you was like, hey, what you got going on?
I'm pretty sure I asked Chuck that he want to meet up, and so we met up at like this real casual pizza spot near my house, and yeah, the rest is history. We discovered we like each other, kept going on dates, and here we are.
They kept hanging out.
This was such a long answer. I'm going to have to chop that up a bit, but
we just on question 1.
Anyway, we're trying to make the next questions answers short. Question number 2. Where are we from?
You go first.
I'm from Atlanta. No.
I'm
from Atlanta, born and raised in Atlanta. If you live in Atlanta, you kind of know, for some reason that's rare. Most of the people that live here aren't from here. And most of the people that were born here, I guess they leave.
Live here no more. They left.
But I'm born and raised in Atlanta, still live in Atlanta, and the address that was on my mail said Atlanta. So yeah, I'm from Atlanta. Where are you from?
She did a little shade there for a second. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm from Atlanta as well, but more specifically, I'm from Decatur, Georgia. So I'm from, it's Atlanta area. It is the metropolitan area I am from inside the perimeter. I'm just from the east side, Decatur.
Right.
And yeah, she's from Atlanta.
I am.
What part she's from, man?
Well, I grew up in
hoods.
I'm claiming all my hoods. Okay. I get a lot of misconceptions. Well, from friends, actual people that are from Atlanta, I get a lot of misconception on where I'm actually from because of where I went to school and where I grew up. But I was born in College Park on the south side, moved early in life to East Atlanta, lived with my grandmama for a large portion of my life. And then I went to school on the west side, Doug High. Go Astros. And
oh, you know I'm coming through there one time now. Okay,
go ahead, Mr. CHS. Y'all, Chuck was Mr. Columbia High School.
Shut up.
He he knew I was gonna say it.
I knew she would. Okay.
Yeah. But go ahead and talk about your high school. I went to if you from Atlanta, then your high school is a big deal.
It's a big deal.
So
it's a big deal. She went to Doug, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Doug. Got a lot of partners with Doug.
Class of 03.
Class of 03. And that's cool. That's cute. But I went to the Columbia. I went to the Columbia High School. The Columbia High School. Hey, your hair cute.
Thank you. All right.
Yeah, go Eagles.
Go Astros. Anyway, next question. How long have we been married? How long have we been married?
Yep.
Okay. So,
I'm like,
he doesn't know, and I know he knows.
It's 2 years.
It's 2 years. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So we got married in August of 2019. So I guess are we still newlyweds? When did you stop being newlyweds? 3 years? 2 years?
I don't think we was ever really newlyweds.
I don't know. We were newlyweds.
I'm talking about like the stigma that comes with newlyweds, like like we first, because when we were first married, we had Bookie.
Yeah.
So we weren't necessarily newlyweds like that. You know how like people put like newlyweds, or they just
well, like honeymoon stage and stuff like that. I mean, I wouldn't say that. In my opinion, I understand why you would say that, because I was very pregnant I was pregnant when Chuck proposed to me. I was pregnant at our wedding, and we had a baby afterwards. So, you know, our honeymoon, our early married years felt like very full and settled married years, because we have a full family. Not to say people without kids don't have a full family, but I hope you understand that. Anyway, so we've been married for 2 years. Yay! So this question is kind of related. We're gonna try to make this answer as short as possible. Do you want me to tell it, or you want to tell it? The question is, how did Charles propose?
With syrup. Yeah, so all right, so it was Mother's Day. I cooked the breakfast. Very nice breakfast. We were playing music, vibes were going, and I was going to propose at the end of breakfast. But I messed around and hit the syrup, and it flew across the table, and it was on the floor, and it got all on me. And I had to rethink how I was going to propose. But basically the proposal was a mug, and it said, "Does this cup make me look like I'm engaged?" We had the breakfast, and I gave her the actual cup, and she read it, and she was like, "Does it make me look engaged?" And then when she looked up, I had the ring, and I proposed. And she was pregnant. She was pregnant, and she literally jumped on me. Like literally, she was pregnant, and like all that.
Yeah, I was early pregnant though.
Yeah, but you hopped on, like you jumped.
I did. She was
very excited.
I was very excited. It was a very happy day, and yeah, that's how Chuck proposed to me.
But I knocked the syrup over, and it was crazy.
Yeah, he was. I don't know what was happening. He didn't want to go upstairs and clean up when he knocked the syrup over.
I was there. I was like,
and he was like, "No, it's okay." And I was like, "No, it's not. Go clean up." So he went upstairs and changed his shirt, and then came back down and did everything that he just talked about. So that's the short version of it. But that's pretty much meat and potatoes. So next question. What's something your spouse does better than you? So what's something that I do better than you?
Organizing.
Okay. You ask me. What's
something that you do better than me? That I do better than you, I'm tripping.
Cook.
All right.
Like that's off top. Chuck cook circles around me. I know how to burn a pot or two, but Chuck know how to burn 10, so or more.
Thank you. And she can organize everything.
Oh.
Anything.
Thank you, baby. So, all right, next question. What 3 things would you do? And we talk about this often, just when we're in regular conversation. What 3 things would you do if you won a lottery?
Pay off first. Number 1, pay off all debt. That means house, anything that's almost done. I would take half of that and save it, and then the rest we'd invest and go on vacation and live a beautiful life. And we make sure our family was straight. But that's, you said 3, but that's the top 3.
Right.
We make sure our families were straight, and you know.
Ours are really aligned. First thing I would do also is choose to pay off any debts that we had. The second thing I would do is pay off any debts my immediate family members had. Like, I'm talking my sister and my grandparents. And I wish I could say more than 3. And I might say, I mean, there are no rules. We make the rules.
You said 3.
I did, but you said 3 in the positive. It's possible. So you did. But the other thing I would like to do is buy my grandparents and my sister like homes and houses and make sure they are completely straight. And the other thing I would do is invest, make the money grow. So whatever that takes.
Did you want to throw your hair?
Shut up.
Yeah, I saw that.
Anyway. Shoot, I paid for this character treatment. Y'all gonna get all this flipping.
She acted like she wasn't doing it earlier.
Stiffware.
This is what she was doing the whole
no,
time.
I wasn't doing
like,
it. He just kept acknowledging the fact that my hair was done, which is okay.
She just doing it.
Next question. Why are we on YouTube? So we are on YouTube. YouTube is actually something I've always wanted to do in some capacity. When I first approached YouTube, which was so many years ago, I wanted to come on and have a fashion platform. I love fashion. I don't live and breathe it as much as I used to, but I have a very high appreciation for fashion and the arts. I went to school for fashion. And so I went to SCAD. I got a luxury and fashion management Master's of Arts degree. Shout out to me. Anyway, but I don't work in fashion. I used to though. That's another story for another day. But I wanted to have a fashion channel. I wasn't consistent. I really didn't know what I was doing, so I stopped. I was heavily inspired by my sister. She used to have a YouTube channel about being a vegan, and she was very successful, and I thought that was really cool. And I felt like I always wanted to come back to it one day and somehow, but I never really did. I watch a lot of YouTube. I watch a lot of family vloggers, a lot of women, just different type of vloggers. And I was just like, I really want to do that one day. So this year, I said, we're going to try it. And Chuck was supportive. And here we are. Almost 50 or 60 videos in, I want to say. That's a lot of videos.
It is.
Am I really that many videos in?
This is the Vlogmas. It's gonna be.
Sure, I'm gonna put the number of videos that I've posted now, but I have worked hard at being consistent, worked hard at finding out what works for us, and you know, just how we want to approach this thing. So yeah, that's kind of a long-winded answer, but I'm on YouTube because I enjoy it. I love watching YouTube, and I actually really do love making content. If you don't love it or you don't even like it, this is not the platform for you. So yeah, and it's just really fun. Next question. We kind of answered this before, but where did you go to school?
The Columbia High School. I'm starting for elementary, and I ain't gonna do that. Y'all gonna get this facts. Nah, I went to the Columbia High School, the Savannah State University.
And I went to, since we're starting high school, we already know I went to the Frederick Douglass High School in Atlanta, Georgia.
See, look, see that's what I'm talking about. See,
formerly Hightower Road, now H.E. Holmes.
2106 Columbia Drive. Ain't talking about.
Oh gosh.
try me. You put that
Anyway, let me finish
2106.
Let me finish mine.
Yeah,
I went to, I started my post high school matriculation at Savannah State. But I did not graduate from Savannah State. I went on to attend Georgia State University, and I graduated from there. And then after that, I went to Savannah College of Art and Design and got a master's in luxury and fashion management. So that's where I went to school.
She's very smart, very bright.
I mean, some would say. So,
you smart. Yeah.
Next question.
Turn your hair. Hit your hair one more time. Hit it one more time.
Next question.
Yeah.
What's something you want your spouse to do better? So what's something you want me to do better?
Slow down.
Why?
Because sometimes you go at a warp pace, and sometimes you can crash at times.
Mm-hmm.
And I be wanting you to just slow down.
That's fair. Okay, ask me.
What's the question?
What's something you want your spouse to do better?
What's something that you want me to...
You want me...
to do better?
I'm gonna just next time you don't have to ask.
Okay.
No, anyway.
What?
Oh, you kicking it? Okay. Okay, so the thing that I want Chuck to do better is not forget. Chuck has the memory of a bird sometimes, and it can get very annoying. So, yeah.
In my defense,
he did.
When we were dating, she asked me. She said, "There's something about you I should know." And I told her, I said, I have a really bad memory. I have especially short term. But I can remember something from years back vividly.
I would say he can remember.
It's crazy.
Chuck remember stuff that he...
But you asked me something yesterday, I'd be like, man, what'd I do?
Not even yesterday, 5 minutes ago.
Hey,
what was the last question? See, I don't... Anyway.
Hey, man. Hey, I was honest about that. I told her.
So, in reverse, next question. What's something you want to do better for your spouse?
I guess I need to get my memory. I don't know. We'll work on that. What supplements I could take to get my memory?
They got like pills for that. I don't know. You need to do like puzzles.
I ain't got time to be doing no puzzles.
Well, that's how you exercise your memory.
Yeah, I do for work. I do that all day.
Well, I guess.
I do that.
So, no, seriously, what's something that you want to do better for your spouse? For me.
I would say time management on my end. Because most times I feel like I don't have time to really do a lot of stuff. Or it just, you know, so I think I just need the time management. Same question to you.
I would like to be better at receiving a compliment.
Thank you, Lord.
I mean, there is a lot that... Stop it. There is a lot that it goes with that for me personally. And I always tell Chuck, because he is very affectionate, and he, like I think I've said this in the past, there isn't a day that Chuck, and there's a day I don't tell you I love you, but there's a day that he doesn't tell me he loves me, or that he thinks I'm beautiful, or that he, you know, Chuck is very vocal about how he feels about me, and it makes me feel very good and special. But sometimes I get to a place where it's difficult to receive it, like I don't deserve it or something. So I want to get better at that. So got a little semi-deep there.
Yeah, you went deep in there.
I went a little deep down. Bringing it back up though. So this is the last question. And I decided to make it fun because we both like to eat. So, what is the best thing you ever ate?
Man, let me tell you, hey, it's like you go ahead and go first because it's a lot of confusion.
I can't go first.
You can? Go for it.
Well, I said I can't.
Okay. Oh, you can't? Oh.
Right. Well, for me, you
gotta break it down to a category.
Yeah. Well, I can't even break it down to a category. And the reason why is I'm a person that doesn't have favorites. I don't have a favorite color because I love many colors.
You like all the colors.
I love how different colors fit together. Like, I love different combinations. Like, I love different colors for different reasons. It's very difficult for me to narrow down any favorites in my life. So for me, I don't necessarily have a favorite food, but I will say, because I think this meal probably brings me the most nostalgia, there is nothing like a 10-piece medium with lemon pepper sprinkled hot wing from American Deli, fresh and wet,
peach
with a peach drink.
Mixed with
lemonade. Right.
Yeah.
There's nothing like that. With blue cheese. I'm a blue cheese person.
Blue cheese.
No blasphemy to ranch, because I can get with that, but I am a blue cheese person. There is really nothing like that, especially here in Atlanta.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, real ones though.
Right. There's a lot of different types of foods I like, but few bring me back to the feeling that meal gives to me. It feels like, it tastes like home. It always tastes good. I never get tired of it. And yeah, I like it. So what about you? I know it's still tough. It's such a tough question.
It's a tough thing, but I'm trying to remember like the most craziest experience. Okay, so all right, my favorite experience that I've ever had with food and this is a pizza spot. It's in Savannah. It's called Benny Van Go-Go's. Best pizza ever. Handmade. It is like, it's in Savannah. It sits in, what is that? City Market, I believe, area. Great pizza. Great experience. Now, I am also a fan of hot wings as well. So, I love hot wings, American Deli, and all this.
I'm surprised Chuck didn't say that, because
I did, but I ain't want to say what you said. You know,
but Chuck is also, I thought you were gonna go with barbecue.
See, but that's the thing. I'm talking. You said the best thing I ever had.
Yeah, true.
So like, that's like Benny Van Go-Go's was an experience for me because I was in college. I went there all the time, after the club, before the club, all that stuff. Great pizza, great pizza. If you're ever in Savannah, Benny Van Go-Go's. Look it up, Google, all that.
Right,
it's good. Yep.
Yeah. So.
One more time with it.
No. That is the end of this particular get to know us session. I mean, I thought it would just be fun to answer some random questions so you guys can get to know us a little bit better.
Might get a little in-depth.
If there are some questions that you do want to ask us, that we can answer in another video, drop them in the comments. We are not shy people. No. We don't have an issue sharing. I mean, we do have.
And if we don't have the answer, Bookie got it. Boogie gonna tell you something.
Right, something. So if there's something you want to ask us to get to know us a little bit better, drop it in the comments. And that's it. Thank you guys for joining us. Don't forget to subscribe so you can get the notifications for the next time we post a video, which will be tomorrow. So go ahead and hit that bell.
Hit the button, man. Hit the button, the bell.
And like this video.
All that.
It really helps out our channel. And it helps us to grow.
What you waiting on?
So.
What you waiting on?
We'll see you guys.
It's right there.
We'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.
Bye.